Mr. Pickle, am I doing you right now? What am I reaching into the fourth dimension to find out for you via these cards? Mr. Pickle, you can tell us. Mr. Pickle 1121. Yeah. If what's okay with everyone, Mr. Pickle, you can tell us, Mr. Pickle. Oh, please, Mr. Pickle. I feel like I can cut this deck. I feel like I have your energy, Mr. Pickle. Okay, you just need a general reading because a lot has changed in the last few months. Thank you. I'll say, here we go. Yeah, man, it's 11-12-25. A lot has changed in the last few months. Mr. Pickle just needs a general, please. Uno, dos. Your story begins at the beginning. At the beginning, materially speaking. From the concept of materialization, we launch this tale. What is going on? The deck wants to speak in very big, loud, bomb-like drops right now. This is the second consecutive throw that's been like aces. Boom, boom. Materialization, divine thought, the priestess. Jeez. Okay. The cards suggest something around a very new material condition. Very pure, very pure connection to the cleanest version of moral thought. Either that or just a bright idea. Into the gathering force of the High Priestess. She who guards the veil between the unknowable divine and our universal existence. There's just a tremendous amount of energy in these cards, and also a tremendous amount of interpretive leeway. I think that you need to reach into these cards, Mr. Pickle, and find ways that they can connect to your experience. Is this a three-pronged or a three-noded timeline that you're seeing here? First there was the idea, then the materialization. Or did I get these fucked up? Yeah, sorry. First there was the idea, the materialization, then there was the idea, then there was the gate, is one way to look at it. Or numeric, or energetically speaking, you'd be moving from materialization to the energy of life to... There's actually a Kabbalistic way to look at these cards, where you're going from 4 to 3 to 2, where you're reducing, where you're kind of condensing energy backwards towards the Ace of Wands energy, or the Magician energy. What does that mean, though? I don't really know. Let's see what the star in the sky is. That's right, we're doing the INDIRA lose spread. Now it'll be $27,000. Oh, isn't it beautiful when the moon is what's shining downward from that sky? My goodness, Mr. Pickle. That's your second major feminine power on display in this spread. And you could successfully argue that what you're seeing here is either pole of feminine experience within the major arcana. Here at number 2, the pole that's lowest to the ground. And here at number 18, the divine feminine. Mr. Pickle says, within the last few months, I've finished school, got a new job, moved to a whole new country, leaving behind family, friends, and loved ones for new opportunities and adventures. A whole new world. I mean, I don't know. It's like I look at that sword, and my first connection to it always goes to that sincere, quiet, truthful voice inside of your chest. First and foremost, because that's the foolproof way to read that card. You can never go wrong by listening to that voice. But it's also potentially missing the better interpretation for you. If this is your present moment, it just finds you very open. Very, very, very clean. And in that openness and that divinity, yeah, you're staring up at divine feminine. And all of the interpretive arrays that she unfolds, around, staring into the mystery, into the unknowable and the unknown, to the worlds of dream, to the worlds of tidal thinking, to the concept of reflection, and the concept of mirroring, as the moon is mirroring the divine energy of, yes, the sun, so that we, with our fallible human eyeballs, can bear witness to it without going blind. Mr. Pickle, the best part, well, one of the best parts of the INDIRA lose spread is that it gives you not one, but 2 pieces of advice to take home, like collectibles, and place upon your mantelpiece and stare at periodically until someday you put them into a box with other so-called collectibles and put that box into deep storage, only to encounter it years later and be forced to reckon with every one of the decisions that you've made around what you find valuable and invaluable and deletable. And then you'll maybe get to resort through it all one more time. Whoa. Why did I want myself to see so many of these things again and again and again and again? Why did I want myself to witness so many of these things again and again and again and again? That I would store them for years. What is my problem? What is my problem, Mr. Pickle? What did that to me, Mr. Pickle? Mr. Pickle, your advice is as follows. 1. This card won't go away tonight. Set yourself free from the mental prisons that you may be holding yourself hostage inside of. And start thinking about making things happen in the material space. Freedom of thought and action in the world of the material realms. Okay.